every time I message people on Facebook, I feel like they get uncomfortable and they aren't open to hearing what I have to say, even when I'm not selling. Jerome Pena has asked us that question.
Are you related to Dan Pena? I'm joking.
Are you?
Who knows? Say it one more time. I want to make sure because he had 2 segments to his question.
Yeah. So basically, I'm assuming the question is how can he get better at it, but he didn't complete it. So every time I message people on Facebook, I feel like they get uncomfortable and they aren't open to hearing what I have to say, even when I'm not selling. So I guess the question really is how to message people on Facebook effectively.
Don't make it the first touch of impression.
Ooh.
That's cold DMing. I do not recommend that.
Yeah.
There are whole groups, whole programs, 10, 15, 16 grand I know of that literally teach you how to cold DM people. Let me just make this clear. The clients that come into my program are coming because they don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Because we replaced that method with a more streamlined, I think more respectful process for getting clients and more automated process. Adam used to do cold DMing, social media prospecting. He ditched that to just automating his entire lead gen business, and he gets book calls on demand now.
Yeah.
So I would not make the first impression. Is good, eh? I would not. now it's like an Oprah show. I would not make the first impression. Jay, come on. I would not make the first impression a DM.
Yeah.
Terrible idea. Mm-hmm. Okay. You know how many people I get that message me that I don't know that are trying to start a conversation in my DMs? Lots. Daily basis. Instagram.
Usually it's
Instagram and Facebook.
Garbage.
Daily basis.
Yeah. Same.
Do you know how many of them I end up talking to? None. Do you know how many of those none that I don't talk to actually get to pitch me their offer? None. Do you know how many of those pitch offers that actually close? None. My point is, that is the equivalent, okay, of, yeah, I just wouldn't do it. I'll give you an example with dating, but it's actually not relevant. It's like this. Here's how you do it instead. Let me tell you how to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to have a previous impression, a touch point of communication before you DM a person. Like when you DM them, there should be a reason you're DMing them. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the equivalent of this. It's the equivalent of me getting a girl's number, okay, from her friend.
Okay.
And then texting her.
Without no heads up.
Zero context beforehand.
No context, no heads up.
Hey, what's up? I got your number from, like, I just saw your number on, your friends. But like, what the hell? Like, they're not going to respond, like, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's exactly what it feels like when you get DM'd by a person cold.
Yep.
On Facebook and Instagram. Mm-hmm. So what's the answer, Armin? What do you do? Okay. You create a previous touch point in the social environment. That's why you go to a bar or a club, whatever, and you're in an environment where everyone's looking to get talked to.
Yeah.
And then you go there and you create conversation. And then you can text them after. So you go to a Facebook group, you go to a party, someone else's party.
Okay.
You don't go knock on their door, which is their DM.
Yeah,
You're not gonna hey, what's up? I saw you in this at this party. We didn't talk, but like I'm at your house now. 911. Okay, that's what happens.
Look at the camera too.
That's what happens, but they have to hit it, no? So, okay, there it is. So you don't. So imagine DMing someone is like knocking on their door.
Yeah.
Like at their house.
Yeah.
Facebook. What was that?
He's letting me know that there's
our signal.
You don't want to see what I just said. So, going to another person's Facebook group is like going to a party.
Yeah.
Where everyone's trying to hang out.
Yeah.
And then your Facebook group is your party, house party. Think of it like this.
I love this analogy.
So you go to a Facebook group, another person's Facebook group, and you join parties. Like just conversations, like posts and stuff.
Totally.
You come in there and you comment and create conversation there. Mm-hmm. So when you DM them, it's not weird. You're not walking out of the party they never talk to you. You talk to them, so it makes sense for you to follow up. Like, hey, what's up? How you been?
Yeah.
So you got to build that relationship first before you DM them. Mm-hmm. This is why cold DMing is a terrible method. That's why LinkedIn, I also believe, is a terrible method. Unless you have a pre-context, everyone's just automatically messaging each other. So annoying, right?
So annoying.
So, here's the key to organic.
Yeah.
Overall, not just how to DM people.
Yeah.
You go to other people's parties. You either join conversations and create connections with people, or you start conversations. You have your own posts.
Yeah.
And you get people's attention. You create great conversations. From there, you get people's rapport and numbers.
Yeah.
You follow up with them in the DMs.
Yeah.
You hang out with them later on a date. And you do that enough times that you create your own house party, invite everyone over to your group. Mm-hmm. Literally the process of organic. That should be a whole entire lesson.
The house
that ladder?
party of prospecting,
Yeah,
or
the
something
house,
like
the
that.
house party method.
House party method. I like that.
I think that's a great lesson.
I
that
really
might be
like
the new
it.
module 3.
I
organic
really
training.
like that.
Come on, Jay.
That sounds
All right,
great.
so if you guys, by the way, on Instagram, if you guys are liking this, drop some comments down below on what your favorite takeaways so far and what you're loving so far. So I can, if you have questions, by the way, we can check too.
Yeah.
Maybe Isaiah, you can
Yeah.
be on Instagram, check out if we have questions. And then if you're on Facebook, let us know in the comments, by the way, if it's catching, if this is valuable for you and questions that you might have, okay?
Yeah.
So that's the goal. So the mistake is trying to DM someone off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
No. You got to build rapport somewhere, whether it be from a post in your group or their group.
Yeah.
Then you DM. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key, really. Then it's never going to be awkward.
Mm-hmm.
So the way we teach our clients, I can't really explain to you everything step by step with the hours, but
Of course.
let me give you a bird's eye view. You start a conversation in a group. It creates great engagement, and we call them launch conversations. So you create a conversation that only attracts your ideal prospects, or attracts the people to say something that makes you realize they're your perfect client.
Mm-hmm.
Then from that post or their answer, you bring that into a personal conversation in the private message inbox.
Yeah.
There you continue the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's never starting the conversation in the game, you're continuing.
Absolutely.
That's the key.
Yeah.
And then from there you go to book call to sale to change their life to they're at your wedding, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The natural flow of a client.
I love that.
To answer your question?